afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Jandera. I'm Gerwin, and I'm really sorry. It's been such a long time since I've done an update, but there's stuff flowering. So you may remember months and months and months ago, I planted a pigeon pea here, along with a few other things. So my ice cream bean tree is starting to do really well. Got a couple of blueberries that are doing okay, wormwood. But this is the pigeon pea. So pigeon pea is a nitrogen fixer, and it's also a really good pioneer species. As you can tell, it grows nice and quick, and when I chop it back, it's going to feed nitrogen back into the soil. But this is it flowering. So, and these are the seed pods. These seed pods are not ready to harvest yet. I'll do another video when the seed pods are actually ready to harvest. So you can actually use the seeds, the peas, as a pea type thing. I think it was Andy from McDowell Manor. If you do a Google search on him, he's got a heap of videos on using pigeon pea flour. So yeah, pigeon pea is a fantastic plant. It does get quite big. So this is not as large as it'll get. It'll get bigger than this. But it is a fantastic nitrogen fixer. The only problem is it's actually outgrown. I think it may have... I'm not sure why the rosella died, but it died. The guava's still doing okay there, but I really do need to trim this back. But I want to wait until some of the seed pods actually are ready to harvest before I do that. The ice cream bean tree is doing really well.
Is this the ice cream bean tree?
Yes, this is the ice cream bean tree and my trusty little helper. And what shirt are you wearing this time, Jonathan?
You have a teacher and a hope.
That's a pretty cool one, hey? That's one of your favourite shirts at the moment, isn't it?
And my most favourite one is I thought of this one because Mum did Life is Better with Chickens, and he said, nope, Life is Better with Baby Goats. And then
yes.
She said goats, and then I corrected her on baby goats.
Yes, life is definitely better with baby goats. Life is definitely interesting with baby goats, as it is with children that've got a head cold. So my yarrow is still doing really, really well.
Which one's the yarrow?
This one's the yarrow.
Is it edible?
No, but it attracts beneficial insects. My aloe vera is doing okay.
Is this one edible?
That's wormwood. No, I don't know that it is. It's good for the goats. One of my lemongrasses is doing well. My canna lily is doing well. Got a couple of passion fruits in there. Honestly, everything is ridiculously overgrown.
And this mulberry tree is that the goats have eaten twice, and it's knocked off a bit from the trunk.
Yes, the goats have done a significant amount of damage to this tree over time. But it's still kicking. It's still alive. It's actually got some fruit up there, which it really shouldn't, because we're going into winter here in Lockyer Valley.
Oh.
But we've had such warm weather that the mulberry's gotten confused and started fruiting when it should be dropping leaves. Yeah, that one's red. How are these ones?
Cool! What color does it have?
He's nearly got a black one there. That one's nearly ready.
Which one? Oh!
That one's nearly ready, I think.
Yikes!
It's getting close. We might actually get some fruit off a mulberry tree in winter. How nuts that? My moringa's doing well. I got a couple of pigeon peas in there that are doing well. Other than that, everything is just...
And I have a mandarin over there too, somewhere.
You do. You've got a mandarin in there somewhere. I'm not sure where it is.
Matthew has a blood orange.
Yeah, we just haven't been well enough, have we, bud? And we've been busy with schoolwork, and I'm doing a diploma in counselling, and I just haven't been well. My eyes have just really been playing up, and my balance is a bit dodgy. But I also want to show you guys the tree marigold. Now, I got this when I got the goats, and I just got cuttings for this one and the one down there I'll show you in a minute. And I didn't know which one was the tree marigold and which one was the betel leaf. Clearly, this is the tree marigold. So apparently it's a really good fodder.
What the flower looks like before it's an actual flower.
Yeah. So it grows from a cutting, and the goats apparently really like it. So I'm looking forward to being able to trim that back and give some to the goats. I think there is a mulberry tree in there somewhere. It's probably gotten crowded out.
Everything is getting crowded out by grass.
See, a little blueberry's doing okay there. This mulberry's doing fantastically. It's doing really well. And this is, that's the betel leaf.
Oh.
So that's another one that's there for goat fodder.
What's that?
That's the canna lily, also known as arrowroot. And then I've got a pigeon pea, and I've got a mulberry in there too. And some dog bane down the bottom to stop dogs from digging it up. Oh, and that's supposedly, if we actually ever get some time, going to be a couple of container houses. You're telling me the mango's gone? It was there last time I looked.
The canna lily is over it, and I can't.
It's not canna lily. That's comfrey.
The comfrey is so tall.
The comfrey's taken over the mango. Oh dear. Oh, and Daddy's lent all that stuff on top of that, so I can't get in there. Oh, that is a problem.
Yeah, but you don't want the mango to die.
No, I don't want the mango to die. The poor mango just does not get enough. Comfrey is another dynamic accumulator. It gets nutrients from deep down underground. And then brings that nutrients up. And at the moment I'm using it as a mulch and a weed suppressant. Oh, I've got, sorry, covering you. The leaves are a bit fuzzy.
Can I try to feel one?
Oh, there's heaps in there. So yeah, so there's the mango. Well, don't go down that way. There's heaps of comfrey all over the place. We've got lots of comfrey.
Yes.
I've kind of lost the rest of the fruit forest. The food forest is in there somewhere. The leucaena's doing really well, so it's great. It's another fodder plant for the goats.
I can't really see it because of the sun.
It's the tree that's blocking most of the sun. I really haven't gotten out here much, and did discover something really sad in the next paddock. You may remember a few months back when we oh, there's something nice. There's a lemongrass growing in a mess heap.
Oh, is that lemongrass?
Yeah, there's one tuft of lemongrass in there at least that's doing well. I haven't even gotten onto the ride-on lately. I've just been really trying to work on building up my strength and my stamina again.
My mandarin's right there.
Yes, there's your mandarin. I really need to get in here with the mower. Matthew went and hurt his ankle, so he wasn't able to use the ride-on either because he couldn't get on the thing.
Well, what's that?
That is a pigeon pea. And Matthew's blood orange should be next to that. And then I've got another navel orange up there further.
Which is crystals, right?
Yes, because I planted a citrus for each of my children. And there's a blueberry in here somewhere. I really need to get in and clean this up. If I was actually well enough, it'd be really nice. Poor Matthew's been so sick for a good month. He got sick and then he got better and then he got sick again. But look at that comfrey.
I wish I was old enough.
It's doing so well.
I wish I was old enough and well enough to be on the lawnmower.
Now I wish you'd get your schoolwork done. If you got your schoolwork done without me having to sit there with you all the time, I would be able to sit and do the lawn mowing. So yes, really happy about the tree marigold. Really happy the pigeon peas are starting to shoot. I've just walked through a whole heap of...
Banana!
Yes, the banana's over there. I just walked through a whole heap of
There's 2 bananas.
cobbler's pegs.
There's 2 bananas.
And I got stuff in my hair from walking under the pigeon pea. So I'm not going to go under that again. So I'll switch this off for a second and then I'll meet you back over there. I'm just going to go around the shipping container. While I'm walking past, I still haven't gotten to the taking the turmeric out of the aquaponics yet either. But the 3 bathtubs are doing okay. Everything's really... I'm just not keeping on top of anything at the moment. Except for doing treadmill stuff. I started doing 10 minutes a day and I've worked up to 30 minutes a day. So my red papayas are doing well, they're starting to fruit. Although I suspect it's a red papaya.
Oh.
I suspect they're going to slow down come winter because they don't like frost. So I'm hoping for a mild winter.
And Grandma's tomatoes are doing great that I gave her for Christmas.
Yes, Grandma's tomatoes are doing well. I'm not sure what kind of vine that is. But even this is starting to get seriously overgrown.
Oh, that's a small flower that hasn't opened. Right there.
Don't we?
Right
Oh yeah.
and there.
Yeah, there's a few flowers coming on it. No idea. And
what's it?
one pussycat coming to say hello.
Hey, Amanda.
That's Almanzo, hey.
Good boy.
Mr. Smoochy. Mr. Almanzo loves to smooch. Very good mouser.
And
Yes.
a very good snaker too.
Yes, he's good at getting the little red belly blacks.
Well, baby red belly blacks.
With my not looking after everything, I've lost most of my blueberry plants. Looks like my coffee plant's doing okay under there still.
What's the coffee plant?
There's a coffee plant in under there.
And
A lot of my propagating stuff.
there's also a vine in there.
Yes, there is a vine. A lot of my propagating stuff is not taken well. I've got a sugar cane over there that's doing really well. So really happy about that.
What's sugar cane look like?
That big tall grass.
Yoinks!
I've got I think it's a mandarin tree in there somewhere.
I bet
I need
if
to clean that up again.
Well,
Oh, so
if that bamboo gets...
that's not bamboo, it's sugar cane.
If the sugar cane gets high enough, it might touch the sky.
So there's blueberries in here too somewhere.
Oh!
And a mulberry. And pigeon pea.
Oh, I can't see the rose tree.
Um,
Wrong side.
There's a mango in there too somewhere. And the canna lily. I think the canna lily is covering the mango. I need to get in there and trim that back. I trimmed back the pigeon pea a lot.
I love mango.
But everything is just very, very overgrown. And honestly, I've just been having to leave most of it go. I did have somebody come in and slash the paddock for me. So they slashed this one. And unfortunately, they slashed all of those fruit trees that I took all that time to plant. So I am really disappointed about that. I had a mulberry in there and some peach and some apples. That one might come back. Well, I think it's just sweet potato that's there at the moment. So I'm really, really disappointed about that. There is still one citrus there, one banana there. I need to fix that chicken coop up. There's another banana over there, but you can't really see it. All the other stuff's been mowed over with the slasher. He just didn't know they were there. And it wasn't obvious that they were gardens, and he was trying to help. That might come back, but it'll probably come back as rootstock, because I think that was a grafted apple.
What is it?
That looks like a sweet potato vine. Not sure where that one's even coming from. The goji berry I think might actually still be okay, but I've lost all of those other ones, I think. So I was really disappointed when I discovered this yesterday.
What is that? Oh,
I have no idea. I think that might be sweet potato. So I put some sweet potato tubers in when I planted the trees.
I'm very happy that the roosters in here and it got swept away in that storm.
Well, I'm not really all that happy about that because it means these cages are not safe to keep birds in.
Because I really hate those.
Because it flipped over in the wind. So I might actually take it apart and use the welded mesh panels for something else. See, that banana's okay still. But that's about it.
Oh,
Chickens are still alive.
You haven't shown the big bowl, the big banana.
The big banana. The chickens haven't been getting moved properly because I haven't been getting out here. And mostly just because I have not been well at all. Yes, the banana is doing well. And yes, the banana has a pup. Cool. That's exciting. So yeah. A banana sucker is called a pup. Oh, this is one of my other designs too. So that's I can't, but I know a guy.
If you make it low, and they can see both.
Anyway, that's the update. Everything's still green and growing. There's a few things that are ripe and rotting. But we still have some things that are green and growing, which is good. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to keep up with milking the goats because I just haven't been well enough. And it's really difficult. But yeah. Anyway, we're still chugging along. Life's still ticking along. And I've had a lot of requests to do an update on the container house. But honestly, it's a disaster area in there. It's really, really cluttered. And I'm trying to get it more organised. So leave me comments down below if you really want me to do an update on it. You're just going to have to be really kind about the state of the place, because it is a bit of a mess. We don't have enough storage solutions in there. I need to work on those. And I've been really unwell. The thyroid eye disease is causing me some major problems. I've still got double vision, which makes me really dizzy. I haven't done too badly this afternoon, actually. I think I'm starting to get back on my feet. But I hope you guys are all well. And hopefully I'll have something more interesting to show you in the garden at some point.
Do you think you know what plant this is?
That's a wild tobacco. I wouldn't touch it. It's going to make it really itchy. That's another really good fodder plant for the goats, which is why I've kept it. Otherwise, it's really a weed.
When I touch its leaves, it doesn't make me itchy.
You will if you keep touching it, and it's got a really funny texture on it. But yeah, so that's a bit of an update. Sorry, it's not super exciting. Might go a bit closer to the aquaponics. It desperately needs some attention. It really desperately needs someone to harvest the turmeric, and I keep meaning to do it. And I keep looking at it. And of course, Jonathan's got a stupid amount of energy. The pella's doing okay, like it's growing. I should take off a couple of cuttings and propagate it. It's time for the ginger to be cut back too. And I've got cobbler's pegs growing in the aquaponics. Yeah, the celery's fine. It's not really. We've only got a few baby fish in the system at the moment, so. Jonathan, what have you done to that poor celery? There you go. He likes celery. I hope I haven't just pulled the whole plant out. Anyway, the Okinawa spinach is doing well over back. The turmeric is just going nuts, and it's kicking the clay balls out. So I really, really need to get that out and harvest that turmeric. Not
What's
today.
that?
That's turmeric.
Oh.
A little olive tree's doing well. Fennel's doing amazing. This is the rosemary. That's an olive tree.
Oh.
He's asking what that is that I just told you guys was an olive tree.
Rosemary.
Yes, that's rosemary. And there's a little pigeon pea down there too. So I'm hoping that that's going to grow up nicely and create some shade for this bed because it gets too much sun during summer. My oregano. Check it out. The oregano is doing beautifully. So pleased with this. Volunteer tomatoes. Some thyme. That's parsley. You can have some parsley. The parsley's doing well.
And I've been eating it.
Have you? Parsley's
Yeah.
very good for you. A couple of pigeon peas in pots.
I used to eat a lot of greens from the garden.
Would you believe I've actually killed my mint? Again, I've killed the mint. I don't know.
You haven't killed all the mint?
Oh no, there's one actually. There's a couple there that's still got a little bit of greenery to it. I actually watered them yesterday. The elderberry cuttings, you might remember I took a video doing these the other day. They are doing brilliantly. Honestly, they could go straight into the dirt now. And they really should. They're elderberry.
Oh.
Someone clearly is not listening. But yeah, so lots of root development. Elderberry just propagates so easily. So yeah, I need to get it planted in the garden, but I just haven't been well enough. Oh man. Anyway, that's the update for today. I hope you found it interesting. Sorry if it's been a bit depressing.
And you're either green and growing or ripe and rotting.
Hang on. Say it again, buddy.
And you're right. You're either green and growing or ripe and rotting.
He said it, and you can actually get that shirt. It's available below, or on my Etsy store, as well as Redbubble. So yeah, I'll leave links to the Etsy store and everything like that, so you can find where to get the hoodies and the kids' shirts. And if you want the design, if you see a design on any of the products that I've made and you would like to see it on a different one, send me a message and I'd love to make it up on the product that you'd like. So yeah, anyway, you have a great day and we'll catch you in the comment section. Bless you.
Bye.
Bye.